the year 2023. The place, New York City. The problem, infinite spawning venom goons. Alright, well, I'd wait around just to, you know, make sure people who want to see it are able to, but who cares? Who fucking cares? Alright, I was just thinking about the side stuff. We've done a fair amount of side shit. I think enough to get like a good feel. Side stuff's pretty weak overall. I think there's some actual quests in there, which is cute, but once again, when you compare them to like other industry cape shit games like Batman, I'm gonna always compare it to Batman. It's an easy one. Just kind of blows, man. All sorts of surprising stuff could happen in Batman. Full quest lines with villains, and things could just pop up out of nowhere that were like, felt like they could be like their own big story. And there was like, you know, checklisty stuff, but it was usually like, you know, Riddler stuff, which were actual puzzles and shit that were kind of fun to do. And because of the atmosphere and you knowing that was going to lead to something cool, it was kind of fun to do. It's like, Raven's already gone. Why, what the fuck would this be? How interesting would this be, right? They've not like set it up to be interesting at all. Like doing like just camps. And right, I mean it's always the same shit. Like most of these are like, this is a camp. This is a camp. This is just a times camp. This is a camp. This is a speed thing. This is a needle in the haystack. Abductions are just random. Yeah. And then you get the actual quest, right? That's like it's just kind of just not super interesting. Overall, the side stuff was pretty fucking whatever. There's not like too much here. Like it's not super duper bloated. Like you could just get through this all and it would still be fun enough. Just flying around and the general combat it's entertaining enough. It's not like horrible. But the third game in a row, I think they could have done a little bit more. That was one of the big points I think would have been a good place to up the ante, but oh well. Talk more about it as we go, huh?
Symbiotes are trying to get at those people.
I have to save everybody from the goons moment.
Those civilians are in trouble. I'm coming.
They're all in trouble. They're everywhere. Okay. Fucking boring ass soundtrack.
The people in that bus won't last much longer. Stay calm, everyone. I can handle this.
Oh my God!
You don't scare me. This area's not safe. If you don't have a place to go, Feast is open to anyone.
My hero.
Miles, we have to talk.
No kidding. There are nests popping up everywhere. Sending you coordinates now.
Got it.
Watch yourself out there, man.
It's like stuck to the side.
This is something else.
Harry, I'll find you, buddy. I'll find you. Somewhere.
Oh, area. Up, Sam. Is this the Adidas suit?
That suit's not an alien, is it?
When did he get time to make this suit? Why would he be making a new suit during like a fucking like apocalypse crisis?
It's time for a Miles Morales original, you know?
Good God, dude. I think that's the ugliest suit ever created. Why does this dude have to have his cut fucking coming out of the fucking suit? Let's hope nobody picks up, you know, a hair follicle or something, right? Wow.
One of one.
Does it have the Adidas symbol on the shoes?
Looks good.
Looks good, he's laughing.
What happened, man?
Harry got the meteorite. I couldn't stop him. Connor said we can't save him, so we have to.
They're selling those
Can't
shoes
lose him, Miles. I
online
can't do this again.
in the hoodie if you want to buy it
I saw May when I
on
was
the Adidas site.
in your head. It's not your fault, Pete. She wanted to save you. To save all of us.
Dude, they do have the Adidas symbol on them. On the fucking the tongue, man, or whatever. Oh, man. I think you get to a point where you make so many suits for this that you forgot what even... Dude, have you seen the mask KDkill? Wait till he puts the mask on. That you make so many suits that you just run out of ideas and lose like what's even good anymore. Like this looks like pure shit. I think the normal suit in this doesn't look that good. Just throw some white lines on it, like, okay. Yeah, it has a cutout for his fucking his top, dude.
She never thought about herself. Even when she was struggling to breathe.
If May, my dad...
The Adidas there. Yeah, that makes it all the sweeter. Is that this is actually his final suit and he makes it himself. And he makes it during an apocalypse. People died for him to make this fucking suit, to finish it, man. I also don't know where the fuck he finished it. Like these suits have all sorts of tech on them, man. And then you can also buy this hoodie and these fucking shoes online, dude. It's just awesome, man. So stupid. Yeah, just to sell sponsored shoes. Yeah, we linked them yesterday. I figured it'd just be like a bonus thing, you know, like the Mario Kart fucking Mercedes-Benz shit. It's like his final suit.
If they were here, they would want us to stop thinking about them.
Yeah, Game of the Year material.
They'd want us
He's just got fucking sneakers on, bro, and a hoodie. I mean,
To help
Jesus
people.
Christ, man.
to fight. Harry's still in there.
You think it'd be? I mean, there's joke suits like that.
And we're gonna fight like hell to get him back.
But this is like, please take it seriously. At
Call
least
the
the anti-venom's okay.
Let's split up. Cover more ground. You find the meteorite, I'll clear that nest out.
You got it, Spider-Man.
That nest. Why does he even put it on? He could just pull it down and then pull it up. The world's in shambles and he's just wearing some like custom Adidas. How does that even work? He made those shoes custom. Did he just imprint an Adidas logo on there to look legit? Are they gonna sue Spider-Man? Or are they actually selling like high-tech, like grip, good enough for Spider-Man grip shoes? Did he get a custom Adidas order? Did he just modify a pair of Adidas already? They're pretty custom, man. I mean, what's the lore on the Adidas shoes, man? I mean, I don't think Spider-Man be buying some brand shit, man. It's got the tech texture
Get
too.
started.
Alright, can you change it? Okay. Kind of want to leave it though, because it's so funny. Evolved. Yeah, this not evolved. This evolved. Or go back to the cat. Like this is a hoodie, and it's a joke. That's the whole point. Jesus. Yeah, the dude looks like a fucking thing of toothpaste. What are these suits? Although you can change suits in this game, but they'll auto change them back to story suits. Usually every time you're in a cutscene,
I have
so
to check out that infected skyscraper I
probably
saw
not
with
even
Pete.
worth it.
There has to be something there.
God, it looks so bad.
Gotta clear it out and move on to the next.
Surely nobody thought this looked good. Not even the creator.
Countdown begin. Looks like that scared you,
They're the
huh?
funniest ones in the stories. Dude.
I must be onto something important for you to try to defend yourself like this.
Now we have to do another one of these fucking old masks.
What? Hello?
The dude nests.
Where's that voice coming from? I can't let them get to the heart.
A minute and a half, more of this shit.
How's it going, Spider-Man?
I think I'm almost done clearing this nest. But Pete, I'm hearing these voices.
Does it kind of beat the whole point of the mask,
Keep
dude?
looking for that meteorite. Don't let him get in your
What
head.
the fuck
That's
are these
not hearing
attacks,
comp-
dude?
Right. You're right. Call me when you finish up.
Stay focused, Pete.
God, I hate this fucking the marble horns, dude.
Your time's running out.
Join us.
Ten more seconds. This better work. That's it. Heart.
Miles, we need you.
It's still here.
Please,
No way that thing is talking to me.
come with us.
What the hell? Where am I?
You are home. Finally, you are where you belong.
Is this what happens when people turn into symbiotes?
You are safe here. Everyone you love is safe here.
My head. I have to find a way out.
Why?
Yeah, maybe they should have kept the suit a little tighter. That's my thing. Couldn't somebody just easily just grab the mask?
Peter. Us.
This isn't where I belong, Harry. Neither do you. Come on, Miles. Come on.
Let us heal you. Bring us Peter.
Haley? What are you showing me?
Lagoon attack.
Join us.
What was his plan? He just punched the nest, man.
Get out. Haley's in trouble. Pete, I saw the meteorite. It's under the Harlem subway station, next to the bridge.
It's in Harlem.
Heading there now.
Wait for me though, man. Harry,
Yeah, shoes are good,
he's after you.
clean.
I have to go help Haley, but just wait, all right?
Oh, were they
Whoa,
actually not
back up.
touched? Yeah, that kind of stuff happens with branding.
Saw this vision of the meteorite underground.
There's some car games that don't allow for like
Serious,
car
Pete?
damage. God, they just never shut the fuck up, do they? Because it's like they're afraid it would hurt the brand to see that one of their cars get smashed. Everything except the Adidas shoes,
Just give me
dude.
10 minutes. You
What a
cannot do
fucking
this
joke,
alone.
man.
Right. Call me when you're done. Sorry, Miles, but I can't waste any time. Miles has to be right. That's where the meteorite is. Just have to clear out this bridge.
Why do we have to clear it
Everyone
out?
stay in your cars. I won't let them hurt you. Harry! Venom! I know you're here! Yes, I'm here, buddy! I know! Just hang on! I'm coming! run! They're coming out of the subway tunnel! The meteorite has to be underground! Venom! Please talk to me! I have to get underground. I can't leave these people behind.
More goods. Where's this motherfucker going, man?
Two of you? Not now! I don't have time for this.
Oh, there wasn't even two yet.
No. Come on, Spider-Man. Almost done. Harry! Can you hear me? Just
Jesus,
stay
speaking the
down.
mic.
Find you, buddy. I'm coming.
Very long talk on a little too
subway
fucking hard.
Hey, everything all good with Haley?
Not yet, but you still owe me a few more minutes. Hang tight. Haley! No!
What are you doing here?
What's with your ugly ass
I
suit?
was trying to save you. You're
I'm so breadless.
I like you so much, and I think you like me. Do you want to go out? On a date?
Somebody just died for this date. Then. New suit, I like it. It suits you. That is ugly as fuck. It's got a corporate sponsorship on the fucking shoes.
Is that a yes? Well, it's a date then. After all this is over.
The Switch is really showing its age. The remake runs like shit. The game doesn't even look that crazy.
I'm on the way.
I'm sure it's not just optimized at all.
Pete?
He just died for that date.
Harry!
Or Spider-Man Keto. Miles got the ugliest suit ever created. That's his final suit. He made it himself. It's got Adidas shoes. It's got a hoodie. You can buy both of those online. And it's also got a cut-off top to have his little dreads or locks coming out of it.
Message. Hey, buddy. I talked to Dr. Connors.
Yeah, I don't.
He
I mean,
says you're
okay,
too
like
far
I'm
gone.
sure the Switch. I mean, is of course it's underpowered, but look at that game. It's probably an optimization
I know that's
issue.
not true. Harry, I messed up. It was terrible to you. Your dream, our dream, healing the world. I'm sorry.
Didn't mess up, dude. He had a fucking alien on him. Why does this guy keep apologizing?
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's like the Switch for sure, but I don't want to use like the hardware as an excuse for bad optimization. That's like Todd saying you should really upgrade your computer because this game's unoptimized kind of shit.
I'm here.
Are you finally ready?
Harry, I can't.
Oh my god, the games.
Oh no.
Spiderman, where are you? Did you go down there?
You were right. It has to be here. He has to. I'm sorry, I couldn't.
I know, man. I'll try to find a way inside.
How many rooms we
It's gonna be
got?
okay. Everyone's gonna be okay.
Jesus Christ. Jesus, dude. I think there's enough, man. We get it.
I want to help you, Harry. Oh no.
Spider-Man, where are you? Did you go down there?
You were right. It has to be here. He has to. I'm sorry, I couldn't.
I know, man. I'll try to find a way inside.
If you're prone to epilepsy, this is
It's gonna
pretty
be
slick,
okay.
dude.
Everyone's gonna be okay.
Nice accessibility, man.
I have to get to that meteorite. I'm so close.
That was supposed to be a parry and nothing happened. Didn't even block. Oh, shit's so inconsistent.
Harry, Harry, talk to me.
Please help us, Peter. We need you.
I'm trying, buddy. I just need that meteorite, okay? Miles, I'm not seeing a rock.
No? Hold on. I'm nearly to you.
Thanks for coming, Pete. We want to show you something.
How did he get surprised by him? He's literally talking.
Harry, what are you?
We are healed. Finally free. We can give that gift to everyone. But we need you with us, Pete. Heal the world. Together.
Yo, bro! Not cool.
Why did Peter job so hard just now?
We can't stay here.
Not cool, bro. I like my sick Adidas shoes, of course. Which are very cool. Okay, did we just go there for nothing?
You good, man? We need to call MJ.
Dude, he just got fucked by Venom.
I
What
know
do
where
you
the
think?
meteorite is.
Didn't we just know where the meteorite was and it was not true? Like my sweet drift.
We all need to meet
That's
at Pepe's
not
house.
sweet, bro.
What's going on out there, guys?
It's the meteorite that the symbiote arrived in. He's
Cool as F, bro.
using it to transform the city. I know where it is.
And we're gonna steal it. Time to game plan.
I'm in. See you guys at home.
She's in. What? I mean, I'm sorry, MJ, but what exactly are you gonna do at this point? The city is completely compromised. Constant goons everywhere, man. Like, look at the map. They're constantly, infinitely spawning. You know, if they want to make MJ all badass and shit, that's, you know, go ahead and try to do something. But at this point, dude, it's just getting goofy, man. You gotta play as her more than Venom. Like, what the fuck?
Listeners, I implore you, stay inside your homes. Lock the doors. Board the windows. Trust no one. The city is overrun with a miasma of massive, oppressive tendrils emanating from the ground beneath our feet, spawning creatures from what feels like hell itself. They're capturing us, converting us, and will soon overtake us. Don't give them the chance. While the government sits on its hands, my loyal listeners have taken to the forums, looking for any signs of weakness these creatures show. We will defend ourselves. We know we can't count on the Spiderman to save us. If this last week's events have proven anything beyond a shadow of a doubt, it's that the heroes make things worse, not better. In the meantime, stay safe. Remain vigilant. We will get through this. New York does not go down without a fight. And I will be there, right next to you, on the front lines. Godspeed. And may we all see tomorrow.
Central Park Reservoir.
The water system.
Better put some googly eyes on it, man. I'd hate to be serious for more than a fucking millisecond.
Pumping goo everywhere.
Adding more and more people to the hive mind.
If all those symbiotes get out of Manhattan,
Goodbye, Earth. Hello, planet Goo. The meteorite is the source of all the power, right? Creating goo, creating symbiotes. But it was useless until Harry repaired it.
Yeah.
and that particle accelerator's what damaged it in the first place. Cut off a piece at low power.
Right, so what if we crank the power up? Like way past 11?
Might destroy it.
And free everyone connected to the hive mind.
Theoretically.
But that reservoir's gotta be mobbed with symbiotes.
Or it'll explode.
No,
and
Harry's not
destroy
gonna
New
let
York.
that rock out of his sight.
Unless he sees something he wants more. Me. Just, you know, for illustrative purposes. Harry's still Harry. He thinks he...
This is so totally deaf, man. They put this shit on nomination for one of the best narratives of the year. Does anybody think this story's rocking,
He's
dude?
healing the world. But the dream isn't complete without...
His best friend beside him.
I can lead Harry away from the meteorite.
And I can handle all the symbiotes.
While I grab the space rock. For
You
illustrative
stop
purposes.
zooming in on characters, man.
Alright?
I'm begging
Fire
you.
up the accelerator.
Only Miles
No
is
more
allowed.
hide.
He's the only one who looks
World
somewhat
saved.
human.
We all get churros?
Theoretically.
Churros.
Pete, what Connor said about Harry being too far gone. If you can't save him, are you
It won't
ready?
come to that. You two will be able to destroy the rock in time. Let's heal the world.
For real this time.
What is MJ doing? I mean, it's cool she'll make a plan, but like, what now? What is she gonna do? Seriously, they're infinitely spawning goons. Even her god stealth weapon.
So the meteorite
I mean,
is
just
somewhere
give her
in that thing.
superpowers
So
at this
Harry and his
point.
friends.
Here. Figured you could use a sonic touch.
Oh my god, we're actually gonna have an MJ section. In the last mission of the game.
There. What are they waiting for?
Fuck having more than 10 minutes of playable Venom.
Look, I can't thank you both enough for everything.
Come on, bro.
Dude, his
Spider
fucking mask
team.
is so fucking bad.
Don't anyone forget it.
That fucking cut top, man. At this point, just stop wearing a disguise. Everybody knows, man. Jesus, the barber should know his own cut and everything. He's like, oh, that's the cut I gave Miles. It even sounds like him,
Sit in
too.
there and play with your pet rock all night? It's you and me, Harry. Like we always wanted.
Our gift will finally be yours.
Here's the thing, though. You're gonna have to catch me first.
Man, they really need to do a pass the torch situation too at the end of this. Like, they even got to whip out MJ to beat these motherfuckers. We really need Pete to retire at the end, man. Clearly, I won't be needed again, right? She can't even take a single hit.
MJ, now!
Does Harry really want him that bad? Yeah, if they can just, she can just one-shot these guys, why doesn't Spider-Man just get some guns? She's in the fucking nest.
You wanted a story, Watson.
Oh my god. It's the last mission, right? I'm playing as MJ in the last mission, dude.
What was that?
Not Venom.
Dead end? No. There has to be a way in.
Oh, yellow birds.
Whoever dropped these flares. I hope they made it out. What the hell? Help! I'm coming!
Come on, bro.
Just hang on!
Just one-shots him. What the? How the fuck is Spider? Why did I even write this shit, man? That would take Spider-Man like 20 punches to take down, and she just one-shots the fucker, man.
Norman must have sent a team after Harry.
Why does fucking Spider-Man not use this tech? He put it on
I guess
there.
they left more than just flares behind.
Not good.
Sonic barrels? I guess that's Norm's third-person shooter section.
I'm not leaving without that rock.
I like how they made this plan before he even gave her this weapon.
Down there.
Oh no, very bad.
Looks like the meteorite's connected to the rest of the hive.
Oh, that was quick. I'm sure touching the corrupting super fucking meteor is gonna totally would have no problems, right?
Just a normal rock. can also end the world.
How did Venom not expect this? I mean, I guess I wouldn't either. Just some person just rolling in with the god gun. Oh, slow roll. We improved the MJ sections, bros.
Gotta get out of here.
But now it just looks fucking ridiculous. Oh, we're not allowed to go till we shoot everyone.
If they get this rock back, it's game over. The meteorite, it feels alive.
Okay, this way? Yeah, it's a message. You don't need powers, man. Oh wait, there's a thingy. I see. I'm so used to having to clear everybody, which we probably still had to do. I'm surprised that wasn't even there.
The sky. Almost out of this hellhole. Looks like my exit's just past that chopper.
Oh, they won't let me climb the ladder. Great.
Up that ladder and I'm in the clear.
Have to clear the goods. She's really gonna take a fucking brute too.
You got to kill me.
Jesus, man. They heard the criticisms for the MJ section and they just said, fuck you.
Big guy.
We're gonna do the MJ sections but harder. And this time it's gonna not even make sense for the story. It's like, at least in the last game, like, they were boring, but like, she was just sneaking around doing
I think that
journalism.
hurt it.
Something you'd actually expect someone to maybe be able to do with their boss.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Look how long it takes them to kill some of these guys, man.
Time to go, Miles.
You ready?
Why are they using webs? She has like a cutscene gun, but like, not the cutscene. It's that powerful.
Pretty sure your +1 isn't invited to our high school reunion, Harry! Harry!
They were just in that need. That much need of people, apparently.
Is where we became best friends.
Yeah. It is.
And now it's where we become brothers.
This is where we became besties.
Join us.
Please! Remember everything we've been through! Did you forget about Flash kicking our asses for 4 years?
We'll wait then.
But we had each other! What is he doing?
None of these gadgets work on him. Oh, the swelling music.
You came over every single day after school! Even slept over after your mom got sick!
We couldn't feel like that.
We played Smash Brothers, Harry. Smash Brothers. Do you remember Smash Brothers?
When you lost her, that day on the football field, I was there! Always have been!
Until we got sick again. You abandoned us while we were fighting for our lives.
I was trying to save you!
Did feel like that to us.
Epic story. The Venom, like, animations and the look's cool. The voice is good. What about the whole, you know, every intro story, but
You want to join us? We know it.
yeah, the game visually is good. On a technical level, it's really solid. I mean, the game's overall fine.
You're not giving me a choice!
Oh, good. Good.
Symbiote's dropping in.
But yeah, the dialogue and what they fill some of this shit with is just fucking cheeks, man.
Not working!
Okay, am I even gonna get a chance to grab anything?
Stay calm! Take him out one at a time!
It's not, bro. I just will refuse to allow you to do this shit, man. Good God.
He's down.
We know what's best for you.
Oh, I just canceled.
Everyone. We gave you everything you ever wanted, and you threw us away.
I should have been better. I'm so sorry.
Oh my God, another section where Peter's fucking crying that he made some
Placed
mistakes.
us with Miles.
She never did.
Against us, even more.
The only guy who never made any
He
mistakes.
saved me!
Oh, I'm sorry, but
Just
you
like
said-
I'll save you!
Oh, the music. Fucking strings just fucking going apeshit. It's drenched in emotion.
He's messing with your
This
head,
fucking
Harry.
story ends
You're my
anyway.
best friend!
Then why don't you trust us?
I trust you, Harry! Not that thing you're wearing!
I'm not a thing.
Or these guys? Brute force is isn't working. Gotta be a better way. Gotta
The
take
goons
those
are
things
here.
out.
Awesome. Why did we need goons for this fight?
Why do you keep fighting us?
Seriously.
You're not giving me a choice! Whoa, symbiote's dropping in.
Or at least the webs actually work on them. Which is weird because they're never one-shottable before this. Why would you ever assume they would be this time? The dual sense. Low. Always.
Get free Harry with more anti-venom! He's down.
We know what's best for you, for everyone. We gave you everything you ever wanted, and you threw us away.
I should have been better. I'm so sorry.
Then you replaced us with Miles. He poisoned you against us even more.
No! He saved me! Just like I'll
Jesus,
save you!
dialogue, dude. I hate to have to hear it twice.
He's infecting everything around us!
We've never been good enough for you or Dad.
It's messing with your head, Harry! You're my best friend!
Then why don't you trust us?
Or these guys? I trust you, Harry! Not that thing you're wearing!
We are not a thing.
This anti-venom's gonna sting, Harry!
Too bad he canceled it.
I'm coming, Harry.
I'm coming, Harry. How far has he got? Another 2.
It'll be over soon.
Doesn't matter what you do to me. I'm never gonna heal the world with you. Not like this.
The meteorite. You took it from us.
Okay, what random ass comic does he get wings from? Or is that a normal Venom thing?
I think the goo aliens are mad we took their stuff.
Look how there's no goo on the ground. Yeah, well, they started it. Yeah, she's been in a lot of motorcycle accidents.
Let's get this to the accelerator!
MJ, you hearing that?
Miles to save the day. Yeah, one is enough. Clearly, we only need one. We have to pass the torch.
He's okay, right?
Let's just get him out of here.
The nuts on them if they go for that. I would rather have some camaraderie. Like, yeah, you know what? We can both be Spider-Man together. We can have time for our lives. Or something.
Go, Miles, I've got him. Go!
Jesus, did they really have to, like, slowly carry this?
When the hell did he get wings? You're not getting this rock, man!
Our future doesn't belong to you!
Trust me! Don't want your future! Need to get up to him.
I want your future. Good comeback, Miles.
I made a promise, Harry, that I'd fight for you.
You don't care about us. You don't know us.
Cool stuff to slow him down. I know you talked to your mom, just like I talked to my dad. Remember? What's she saying right now?
That we are so close.
I'm not gonna let Pete down, Harry.
He'll understand. This is his dream, too.
Sorry, Harry. Heard enough about this nightmare. I'm waking you up. I'll do whatever it takes to get you away from that thing.
Miles!
Peter doesn't need you anymore.
Look, she one-shot him.
He has us now.
Maybe we should have found a spider for MJ. The goo battlefield.
You're not doing this for Pete. You're doing this for yourself.
You're holding Pete back.
Jumping wasn't enough, apparently. What, I got a fucking super jump?
You're not doing this for Pete. You're doing this for yourself.
You're holding Pete back.
Yes, sir.
You took him away from us.
Took him away. What the hell are you talking about? Need to hit him with more blue sparks.
In the forest, we remember what you did.
Harry! Man, that's the symbiote talking, not you!
You were jealous. That's why you pushed us apart.
Maybe I was, but Pete wasn't Pete!
You think you're better than us, don't you?
This ain't about who's better! I just prefer you without the
I wish
special
they had done
alien
Eddie
on.
Brock instead of Harry.
God, I clipped his wings! It doesn't matter if you like me or not.
Wah, wah. I wanna be Peter's fucking lover. Wah, wah. So they got all the aesthetics and the sound right. Every word the fucking dude says is
We gave you our chance.
why would he use that to smash him?
Harry!
Pete?
We
Give me back my friend!
We are your friend.
Pete, what's happening?
Just hang on, buddy!
Please, no. Leave him alone.
Go, Miles!
my emotions are swelling. MG's in here shooting them up.
Almost.
What are they talking? The particle accelerator. How does this particle accelerator still work? Wasn't it like on Death's Door the last time we were in here? Oh well. Yeah, I want one more haptic for there. Please. The haptics. Oh wait, my controller's gonna die in the middle of this, isn't it? Thanks.
Fight, Harry! Fight!
I can't. I'm done. You have to.
You have to kill us.
Venom.
Harry! Please!
One more haptic for the road, bros. Oh, my controller, you can hear my controller just exploding. They were really trying to. Maybe Sony made them. Do you think they made them? They're like just For the haptic thing, it's like the last QT. Wow, this really was a good purchase. It's not a gimmick.
I'm done.
These haptics are awesome.
Either way, Pete. No. We still have time.
Haptics have been useful one time.
It'll kill them. And then it'll kill you.
The story's still
Let's heal the world,
shit.
Pete.
But
Together.
the Venom aesthetics and sound have been really cool. But the dialogue's kind of shit. Man, they really are slow on this particle accelerator thing. Just shoot him. Meanwhile, Peter's just fucking out.
Now, Pete! Now! MJ!
Is this sex? Is that what that was? It seems like they got a nice, easy Green Goblin in for the next game, right? They can't help themselves.
I love you.
I assume they kill him. But the norm thing would be too easy. If he'd have a motivation to fight Spider-Man.
We did it.
Masks off.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Jesus.
Give me some room.
Give me some room.
I don't know if it's gonna work, but I gotta try.
The power of life. Hey man, you're gonna need a bit more than that, bud. Nobody dies. Maybe he'll still die.
Thank you. Gotta get involved.
They're just afraid. The only people who've died in this, I think, are some of the bad guys from the first game. And, Craven. Maybe they figured they killed enough good guys in the first game. Nobody else. Oh yeah, the pigeon guy, dude. Important.
Harry.
Pulse is weak. We gotta move.
What have you done? What have you done to him? I'm sorry. I'm coming with you. Wait.
I'm sorry. Dude, Mary Jane's holding his hand. Can you fucking make it any more obvious? They gotta rev up the Green Goblin story.
His chances of coming back are very slim.
Just keep him alive.
Gotta have Green Goblin revenge. And then Harry wakes up. Jesus, Dad, what have you done? And he's like, "Ah," and then there's the end of the next game. Gave my son an alien symbiote. Why did this happen?
Get the G serum ready. ASAP.
The Goblin serum. That'll save him. Hit him with the Goblin serum.
For the last few years, tragedy has tried to tear the city apart. But we somehow kept going. We battled sickness, evil, cataclysm.
We
are
battled
tired,
cataclysm.
anxious, stressed, numb. But we have never lost hope. The city needs to heal.
So I'm
We're all
retiring
ready
as
to return to
Spiderman.
normal, but what is normal? What if it no longer exists?
Ooh, is this her new article?
Over the
Beautiful.
last half hour, I've talked about how these events have changed me. But what about you? In this ongoing series, I will be talking with people throughout the city, exploring our new behaviors, new routines, new...
She's been talking
thoughts
for
and
an hour
feelings.
on this fucking podcast.
I hope you'll join me on this journey.
Please.
This has
Lord.
been Mary Jane Watson, and you're listening to The New Normal.
Jesus, it was still recording and she was publishing it? Good God. You're not gonna like edit that a little bit, you know, check the audio? No wonder
I'm so
nobody
glad.
fucking listens to her
Done.
shit.
Nice. I don't know.
Ooh, are these good to go?
In a minute, I want to show you something first.
Okay.
Those pancakes look like
molasses in
fucking
it.
shit.
Yum, I'll take those.
Hey, the house is fixed. I threw some blue tarp on it.
Thanks again for the donation, Peter.
They look so alien-like, man. What?
Pete.
Okay. Wow, do you remember hearing him?
Have you talked to Miles about?
Not yet.
You ready?
Miles. I've been meaning to talk to you about something.
There's people dying right now, possibly. This is the dumbest thing. It's like he's retiring from like the biz or something. He's like, hey, I'm not gonna be an actor anymore or something, buddy. I'm not gonna be an electrician. You can take over the family business. It's like there's people dying, bro. You don't really have the luxury of just quitting, man.
I mean, I have been talking to you all the time. It's great.
There's literally someone dying right now.
So many good talks. I just haven't been talking to you about what I should have been talking to you about.
Pete,
Wait, let me start again.
I got this. All of it.
Clearly, he definitely soloed Venom and every other bad guy in the game. Craven. This game, I love that the mechanics of this game has proven you need to have more than one suit of like Spider-Man, because otherwise they wouldn't have made it through. Like the message is they worked together as a team and they powered through, but then the message is also that he's got it alone. That doesn't even make sense, man. Best narrative of the year, bro. Yeah, they needed MJ to fucking beat Venom, for fuck's sakes. I mean, maybe he's just taking a break, dude, to work in his fucking startup in his garage. Balloon wind turbines, he can't live as a superhero. That's my thing, is like, dude, just get a fucking, like, OnlyFans, man. Just snap some pics of your radioactive fucking rock hard abs or whatever. Yeah, that's the thing. He's always saying he was selfish when he wasn't, and now at the end he is selfish. For what? Like, what is he gonna do? Like, if he quit to have maybe joined the original Emily May Foundation, they could maybe have actually saved more lives than Spider-Man could. But he's just working out of his fucking garage, brother. He probably don't even got fucking AC, man. He ain't saving shit.
Go be Peter Parker for a while.
Are you sure? It's a big city.
He's 25 years old. He's not retiring.
As long as I can still call you for advice.
You don't need it.
Prime of his life. Yeah, he just got a new super suit, the symbiote. He's roaring, dude. He's roaring to go. I'm 25 years old and my life's over.
Maybe not now, but
The
there'll
OnlyFans.
come a time.
I'm here for you. Always.
Not really.
Big bro. See you.
What? What is he gonna do in the next 10 minutes that's better time spent? Ugh, God. What do you think your breath smells like, dude? Yuck. Yuck on both of them, man. They both, I mean, I got two skinwalkers kissing each other. Quickie. Okay. He'll just come back right when he needs them in the next game or some shit, right? Wear the Adidas, bro. Yeah, that's true. He needs to make this Finder family instead. Oh my god. What a shit story. Another AAA experience. Another experience. Was it worth it? I mean, it was fine overall. Obviously, on a technical level, it's pretty impressive. Load times, smoothness, a little bit of bugs here and there. You know, look nice. At the end of the day, it's fucking New York City, so it's really not like it's that awe-inspiring. Yeah, like, I'm like, okay, dude, you know, it's not like this tech was going for anything super creative. You know, it's more cape ship. Animation, sound, and all that was pretty smooth. Most of the VA work was really nice. As far as big budget stuff goes, they did a good job, right? You'd hope with a few $100 million they'd probably end up good, but you know, even on stuff like Venom, they pull off the look and the sound well, and you know, you need a little bit more money than that to make it work. But the problem is it's that minute-to-minute gameplay. It doesn't matter how much budget you got. It doesn't matter how great the technical stuff is. I mean, that can be impressive. It can accent like a good experience, but like, unless it's something just wildly creative, it's like that minute-to-minute gameplay still it matters. And it's still the same shit from the first two games. The same weak-ass side content, checklisty bullshit. You know, same Bam comp. Oh my god. Same Bam combat. Good lord. Who's that? Doesn't even look like Peter. Jump scare. But yeah, same Bam combat with a few more bells and whistles. The parry was a cool choice, but it's not like it's as fun as like a Sekiro or Liza P parry or something, right? Like, it's still just kind of this wet noodle, wet noodle kind of gameplay, man. It feels like you're just kind of barely smacking dudes all the time, and it's just spamming cooldowns, spamming gadgets until you're out, and then spamming your super, and then saving all of your super meter to heal yourself, because sometimes you'll go fucking 10 years without needing to parry or needing to do a super dodge, and you just won't be ready for it. There's barely any enemies that require a certain strategy. You just kind of deal with everybody the same way, and there's just so many of them. And that was the same way in the first two games. There's maybe a bit more enemy variety in this, but how you deal with them doesn't really change. On top of that, like, there's less gun guys, I guess, but like, it's still just the same like way they play out. So I don't think they made. I mean, at this point, you'd have to fundamentally change the game, or just stop fucking making them and do some other kind of Spider-Man thing. Because if you're gonna keep doing games in this series, like, they're gonna keep using the Bam combat. So it's like, so that was a problem, I would say. The pace of all that stuff sucked. Just non-stop fucking goon fights, man. Goons after goons after goons after goons after goons, and it's just like, the gameplay is not that juicy. I would still say like Batman's Bam combat had more thought put into it and is generally more difficult, and that they intersperse that through actual more interesting stealth and interesting like side activities and world exploration. I think the movement's still pretty nice. It doesn't feel any better than like an actual 3D platformer. I find it's like, we just played Pseudo Regalia. That was way more fun to move around in. There's something to be said about the amount of contextual button stuff in this that removes a lot of player agency. A lot of how you can't fuck up no matter what happens. You can keep banking off of something or going really quick through something else, and it's cute, but it kind of, it's too easy, and it loses some of its like impact and the momentum. Like, you're just always hauling ass, so it just kind of feels like you're never, there's never moments where you're like really hauling much more ass. And then the web swing thing just makes it so you don't even need a swing anymore, which is where a lot of the actual thought into the platforming goes. So was kind of iffy. And it was just exactly the same. Green gambling.
What do you want?
I thought this dude was dead.
Spider-Man. You know who they are, don't you?
Why?
They ruined my son.
Good. We all have to experience loss. Even you, Norman.
Evil balding man.
What are you writing?
The final chapter.
Spider-Man 3. Actually 4. Possibly 5 depending on the DLC. Yo, we got the sizzle reel music at the end here. Based. Jesus Christ. The final chapter. There's Doc Ock. Followed by a shitty sizzle reel music. You just can't make it up, man. Wow, I can't wait to play the exact same game. Maybe with a few more bells and whistles this time. You know, maybe MJ will be like an actual superhero this time. It's gonna be awesome. Anyways, what else was I saying? Yeah, so gameplay wise, the pace of it just got really samey, and the side stuff really needed to be better at this point. They try to make these like pro-social, like good feel side quests here and there, and like just the writing on a lot of it's just so whatever. And then there's just not many that are even all that exciting. The flame one was cute, but like all it is like 4 20-minute quests where you have to deal with an annoying character just to see that Carnage exists, and like that's it. I don't know. The biggest problem though is the story, and it's a huge focus in the game. The dialogue is just fucking just annoying half the time. The comedy almost never lands. It's maybe not as non-stop jokey as like the last game, but it's still pretty much non-stop joke bullshit. And I know that's kind of part of Spider-Man's thing, but he's got the charisma of a fucking like potato. It doesn't work. Like the I'm being quippy funny, but it's not actually that funny, and that's why it is funny. It doesn't work without like some kind of charisma or some kind of like liking the character. Everybody feels like a skinwalker. Way too many big, dramatic, emotional moments that I just don't feel like they were ever owned. Just didn't feel anything about most of the characters, so I'm not gonna care about their fake deaths that happen every 2 seconds. Peter's dead. Just kidding. Harry's dead. Just kidding. The only people that died were villains from the first game. I don't know. It's just bloated, poorly paced story too. I mean, it's just meandering all the time into this bad guy or this bad guy, which would be fine if it was like really tightly put, like a Batman, tightly put together, where you're just fighting all these different bad guys, and the goal is to just beat up all the bad guys and put them back in jail. Like, this is more of this like big emotional, grandiose story about all this fucking themes of balancing work life and all that shit. And you know, if you just want to have a bunch of fucking goons you gotta fight, just make a story like that, right? Like, Batman rarely ever got more goofy than that, right? Because that's what, you know, people wanted. That's what was fun. That's what worked with the gameplay. So it's just like, oh god, the swelling music. The Marvel music had no fucking style. Just the typical bullshit. That accent's like every fucking bit of dialogue. It just makes it even more irritating to me. Yeah, I just don't think the characters that they just owned it. Like, the voice work's good. I mean, they do a good job there. But like I said, on a technical like skill level, like yeah. But on the creative, you know, doing something with some bite, something different, you know, that kind of vision, just not so much. I mean, that's part of sometimes the AAA experience, man. It's got a one size fits all. These games are made from the start to make money, and then the passion comes in later. So there's always this corruption, I feel like, with some of these. But who knows? These people are making a fucking Wolverine game. I mean, they're good on a technical level. I mean, if they mixed up their gameplay a little bit, you know, they could make something pretty cool. Really, this game's biggest problem is probably that it is just the same shit. And it's like, where do you really go with the Spider-Man shit after this? The thing with Spider-Man is just, he doesn't do enough stuff. Like, it's mostly just about swinging around and punching people, and that's cool. But unless they fundamentally change the gameplay, like, it's just going to be the same thing again. Like with Batman, it's like, he can be a detective. He's got a much more interesting list of bad guys. He can still fight people, right? Like, there's a few other things going on. He's got more interesting gadgets that you can make use of, more sidekicks that are interesting. Like, you could kind of go into a bunch of shit with Batman, right? And in his games, you have a tight asylum, build it into a city in the next game, so it opens up into more of an open world thing, and then you open it up even more, different characters, vehicles, and stuff like that, and then they just fucking stop. It's like this, it's like it's already after 3 games just the same thing every time, because I feel like Spider-Man as a concept, just that's all it really can do without like a fundamental game change. Like just how the physics work and how the combat plays out. Like I don't know how you just build off of this. Like you could just make a really good story with really cool content, and that could be enough, but this one already feels really whelming just because it is so samey, so. Anyway, sorry if I missed something in the chat. Spewing. Apparently she dies from some sperm at some point. Yeah, the atmosphere is so much tighter. They look great. I would say the Bamham games still look better than this, because they have more creativity. They work with the more creative villains who actually warp their surroundings into cool stuff, right? This is just fucking New York, and sometimes somebody fucking breaks some shit, right? So it's like the atmosphere is better. It's like the VA is still just as good. The activities are more interesting. You might have an entire questline with like actual villains and cool stuff going on. And the world is much more dense. And you have a lot more gadgets and fun ways to interact with the world. They try making all sorts of mini games in this and stuff. There's always these pace breakers every 30 minutes. Oh, you're MJ. Oh, you're messing with some DNA. Oh, you're doing a little electricity puzzle and shit. But they're just dull, man. They just suck. But it's like then you go back to just being Spider-Man and it's just fighting good. So it's like I just like, it's fine. I wasn't like bored playing this, but like it just it's not punching as high as it should for the 3rd game in a row. You don't get any credit for having a solid technical base with a budget of $2 trillion and a small nation's worth of employees. Yeah, that's kind of my thing. It's like, I mean, I'm gonna give credit where credit's due. It's like they did a good job on those technical things. You know, there's skilled animators here, all the attacks and swinging and all that stuff. It's like, you know, you're not gonna be able to mocap that. It looks all really solid, like Venom did. Great job there, but it's like, okay, I could go play a game that has good stuff like that, but also is like good in other ways too. It's like, so it's like I can't just be like, yeah, this is a perfect game because of that. So avoid stranger, please. Stop making them sounds good to me. Imagine the sort of psychosis you need to write this shit. I mean, I get it. It's like Spider-Man, right? Like, you're not gonna take too many chances. You're gonna play it safe. It's hundreds of millions of dollars. You don't want to, like, you know, that's the problem, is it's risk aversion, right? It's gonna be a feel-good story where there's plot holes and shit, but you don't really care because it's all about these big fucking emotional climaxes and these fucking feel-good messages that contradict the other themes of the game. Teamwork and working together and, you know, being there for each other and friends, but then leaving them high and dry at the end. And like cool themes for that. I like how the the work-life balance thing just totally contradicts the other theme. It's like, but it's supposed to be this feel-good thing. They push it in this glossy light with this fucking music and corny ass fucking dialogue about the new normal and stuff, and then you just buy it, right? You don't think about it, you just buy it, and that's what they expect. And it's just like, no, dude. You know, I'd like something. You know, it's okay. Spider-Man could be something that actually says something, right? It could actually be something that is good. Just because it's fucking cape shit doesn't mean it has to settle for being just basic ass bitch fucking like platitude fucking heavy just fucking feel good bullshit, man. Like it could still be that way, but like get me into the characters, really make me feel some emotion about these people, man. Like, I'm playing like indie games that are like 3 hours fucking long that hit me harder with just as simple of like themes and like much more simple concepts too. It's just like, you know, why can't Spider-Man do any of that? I mean, I get it. It's just a fucking goofy cape shit action game, but well, that's what it's just gonna be, right? I mean, I'd be fine with it more if it just had less story. The thing is, like, it's fine to have a shit story, but when it's like half the runtime, it's not fine anymore, dude. Back now. Oh my god. How about not in the middle of my fucking spew discussion part? Suicide Squad ads by Rocksteady. Live service hell. The game keeps getting delayed. It had such bad reception. It's so bad in testing too. Like, they've delayed it. It's probably fucked, yeah. Rocksteady, I don't know if it was WB or they lost all their talent, but yeah, they're jumping in the live service pool to drown. Oh, they do think it says shit. Yeah, it's just not, it's just not done really well. It's like they could do something real. There could be something solid there, something strong, but yeah. I mean, part of it's like pacing. Part of it's just bloated, too many plot lines and goofy stuff. You justify some of the gaminess and the collectibles and stuff like that. Too many cooks. I think there's way too many characters sometimes in this. Just bazillions of characters, all with their bullshit going on, all need to get some kind of time. And there's just less focus, right? Compared to like a movie, where there's just this focus, it's distilled down to this like essence sometimes, right? And it's just like, in this, there's just all sorts of shit happening, right? We gotta go on these escapades. We gotta have, you know, the video game, you know, set pieces and shit. It's cool, but they try to play it off as like this emotional piece of like writing or something. It's just like, nah, dude. It's just like, write something more focused, something that, or pace the game's main story more tightly, or write a story that fits more for this kind of thing. They try to put these like themes and like messages and these character moments and stuff, but like, it's just paced to shit, man. Like, you can have a long story in a game that's good. Just spend more time filling it up with actual character development and stuff like that. It's like they try to. It's like you feel a little bit about some of these guys. It's just, I don't know. I mean, part of it's pacing. Maybe that's not exactly the issue, though. Maybe it's just the dialogue, man. Just the actual minute-to-minute writing. I think that's a lot of it. But they almost always failed on the funny. I mean, funniness is super subjective, but like, I mean, I do think the pace is a little fucked, and I do think the amount of characters and stuff that are kind of like Miles was so repetitive all the way until he finished with Mr. Negative, dude. Like, his story was, he was just in the back burner for most of this game, man. Just dull. But like, they thought you'd still care, man. Not to mention, if you, to be able to, I mean, you have to play the other games to care about his story at this point. But I don't know. I would say those things I said were an issue, but it's probably more on the dialogue. It's just, people just came off like skinwalkers half the time. Not to mention, on a technical level, I did have some issues. The characters just look disgusting half the time, man. And not like a, wow, they're just ugly. No, like, they don't even look like humans, man. Like I'm sitting here, they're trying to spew me with this story, and I'm just like, ugh, you know. They're not stylized either, right? Like, yeah. You know, there's all sorts of people who don't look like humans, like Star Fox or something, right? Like, but like you can buy it because it's like stylized or something, right? It's just, it was in this, I wouldn't quite call it uncanny, because that would mean it has to get close, but because like when they'd emote and everything, their faces would just be kind of scrunched up, and you just, like, the VA was good, but like you just couldn't really, their faces always felt very stiff, very like Skinwalker. 2 different movies, got the Sandman thing, the Hunters thing, got the Venom thing. Yeah, they try to do Lizard a little bit, the Craven thing, which it's like, hey, you know, Batman does that, but Batman's is literally just about taking down the villains, right? And there's a little bit of a plot line about, you know, what Bruce Wayne thinks about it all as you go through the series, and it's like, it's much more focused. And it's longer. Batman's longer than this, dude. Like, I know that at least 100%. So it's just like odd, man. Half-ass retirement thing, which contradicts every individual moment. Yeah, that's my deal. It's like, you just ended on such a shitty note. It just feels like they wanted to do, like, hey, let's do the passing of the torch thing, you know, if we're not going to kill him. And it's like, and nobody thought if it had worked at all with the themes of this thing. But bro, there was a theme, you know, over the first half about balancing your life and Spider-Man. They live a very extreme life with a very different setup. Like what they do will literally cost like lives, and very immediately, right? Whether they, you know, their mortgage and shit like that. Like, it's cute to like try to balance some of that in like a fun, like, kind of novelty way, but like as a deep message, you know, like, yeah, Spider-Man has to deal with, like, you know, his love life and all that kind of stuff. Like, there's something deep there, but like past that, it's mostly just about the novelty of it being a normal person, right? With normal person morals and shit, with big power, not actually literally balancing your fucking work-life balance. Your mortgage, man. Good God. I mean, they set it up where he could just come back too. I mean, it's not even like he's old. He's not like 40 or something, right? 50. I don't know how old you have to be as a superhero to have to fucking retire, but save the world billionaire startup shit. Yeah, the thing is, like, I could understand him retiring to like for this fucking you know, some of this idyllic fucking billionaire startup thing, if it was still there. Because it looked like they literally could have made some really strong impact right there on the spot. We're gonna solve world hunger by 2032. I'm like, okay, buddy, but and fucking Peter was literally helping them at that moment. Like, okay, I can maybe buy it, right? Maybe I could make, you know, more change doing this. I was like, okay, maybe that's, you know, some kind of humanitarian, utilitarian, something or other message. But he's not. He's just running out of his garage. Like, at that point, it's just like, that should just be your side hustle, man. Yeah, is this, like, infinite? Jesus Christ, dude. I mean, my fucking stream went down for a few minutes. I didn't restart, though. Yeah, I mean, that's part of the thing. It's like, how do you even have, like, a clear vision when it's, like, this many fuckers working on a game, man? They all got paid, man. I can say what I want about it. I don't have to like it because somebody put effort into it. I respect the effort. I respect any passion somebody put into it, but the overall vision, yeah, it just didn't work for me. There's too many good things out there that do for me to be like, oh yeah, man, wow. Venom looked great, 10 out of 10. They tried having a message, 10 out of 10. Like, it's about the effectiveness of it. I could preach some nice shit. It's like, yeah, maybe I'm right, but doesn't mean I said it well. Watch an episode of Barney if you just want like a feel-good message, man. Yeah, I just started out with the Save the World from Your Garage thing. The second thing you do in the game, in the middle of the Salmon Crest, to play a bunch of drugs for Spider-Man 1, yeah. Yeah. The police were non-existent in this. I don't even know if we saw many police officers, like a couple helicopters. There was like some fire department kids, but the police had almost no presence at all. Was there supposed to be licensed music here? I mean, what was it? Some fucking pop-hop, man? Like, I mean, it's probably some fucking bullshit that fucking Sony fucking licensed from their music license or whatever. I mean, this music was probably not licensed stuff. They probably actually just have, usually credits have, after their big song by Grimes or some shit, they have like an actual just bunch of like this dull orchestral in the background. Some of the uncuts of their tech and perfect intent. It's a theme they came up with long before they came up with not implemented, and they didn't actually implement it. That's ever relevant to the overall story. All of us life as a particle accelerator. Yeah. I don't know how that particle accelerator still survived. Yeah, if you try to break into plot holes on this shit too, it's fucking Swiss cheese. But it's cape shit, right? And I mean, there's a certain amount of just disbelief that like is fine, right? But I still thought it was funny. I mean, there's some stuff that was bad, but yeah, some of it was just goofy. Do we have the entirety of Marvel, everybody on here? Jesus. Yeah, I like how you could still collect those at the end, like in the game, even after the lab was destroyed. Yeah, the side stuff was weak in this. I mean, Jesus, dude. I don't care if at the end you get like a cute little boss fight, man. Like, the combat's not that fun to fight bosses in the first place. They all play the same. They all come at you the same with the same fucking, you know, telegraphed attacks to let you know when to dodge and when to block and stuff. Like, only Venom really had a single thing where you actually had to like mess with the environment, right? With the ringing. And even then you didn't have to. once again, Batman had all sorts of shit. You'd have to fight, but you know, there'd be like a stealth Mr. Freeze thing, or I guess Scarecrow is kind of like some of the set pieces of this. That was like a stealth. Ugh. Like a goofy set piece thing, but like, I don't know, man. Like Riddler was just solving puzzles, right? It's like everything in this was just the same combat, and like I said, animations don't matter because they just tell you when the fucking attacks are coming. So, which Batman does as well, but I feel like in that game, he doesn't hit like a wet noodle. Your gadgets and the enemies you have to fight have, like, you have to use certain things on certain guys and stuff. Like there's a bit more weight, and like, since it's not as spammy because he packs way slower, it's like I just feel like there's more going on there, man. Even though it's the same system, it just feels better because it's just more focused. Like this fits Spider-Man more, like flying around, going crazy, and doing air combos. But at the end of the day, it just ends up being kind of a masher, man. Where you just spam gadgets on cooldowns to just like Muso people down. Man, anyways, the side content's just kind of weak, man. I mean, yeah, it's not as bloated as like an Assassin's Creed, but it's still just the same old AAA bullshit, man. Like, oh, here's 10. You know, they might try to make a cute introduction to the collectible, but it's still just go to this place and do a very basic thing with the collectible. Get some shitty dialogue after everything, and then maybe after some of these as a boss, right? Who are these people? Steamroller? Are these real? Are these made up? Sumo Digital. I haven't eaten yet today either, so once these credits are done in about 3 years, I'm gonna get some food and then we'll get into Sea of Stars and I'll start bitching all over again, man. No. The areas I'm in Sea of Stars are interesting right now. But yeah, we'll get some more shitty dialogue. That's also that game's problem, but hey, man. I mean, is it one of those credits that like actually repeats? I kind of want to see just how long it goes. But yeah, we're getting pretty close on Sea of Stars, so it'll be cool to finish up. I don't know if we'll finish it today. Maybe we'll get close. I don't think I gotta do any work today. My friend, I think, came back yesterday. Go back to contracting out. Oh yeah, I'm very well aware. I played many of them in the last couple weeks. What was interesting to chat about? I mean, I didn't hate playing this either. It was just fine at best. It was alright. There's just a lot more that they did wrong than did right, but it's still like got decent fundamentals because it's all from the first game. Well, buying this wins best narrative or some crazy shit. we can we can laugh. I don't know what this would win. Realistically, now that I've played it, let me see. I don't know if the Sony money. Yeah, just because I bitch about shit doesn't mean I don't enjoy it. I like talking about them. View all categories. No. I don't think this shit's winning game of the year. let's look through these again while we sit here. Yeah, I don't think that's winning game of the year. Like, what is Spider-Man gonna win here? Game direction? I don't think there's anything creative or... My stream's ripping? Maybe something's up with my internet. Maybe they're doing some kind of bullshit right now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's up. Alright, let's take a peek through these again. Yeah, not best game direction by any stretch of the imagination. One of its biggest issues is that it's just doing the same shit again, man. Nothing innovative about it. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's like, yeah, technical, you know, solid game, but yeah, I don't know which of these will actually win. Didn't I already vote? I don't really care what my votes are. We voted just for the chit chat on the stream. Definitely not getting best narrative. Well, I don't know, man. Do people actually like the narrative on this a lot? I don't know. I mean, all of these categories, the nominees are kind of... There's something super wrong about most of these. That's what makes it always so interesting to talk about. Because it's just like... Audio design? Not really. I don't even recall the sounds of the city or anything. But yeah, it had nice voice acting. Average Joe praising it a lot in general. Yeah, I don't know. I just, compared to the competition, there's no way on story. I don't see how this wins audio design over a horror game or Hi-Fi Rush, but Harry Lowenthal, Spider-Man. More post-credit. Oh yeah, I forgot Tactica came out. Is that actually supposed to be any good? Or are they gonna do the thing where there's still more bullshit in the city we have to clear?
I hope you're hungry. Food's almost ready. Why don't you go show her your essay? He worked so hard on it.
No.
Some guy in Harlem.
I don't know if the critics got it a couple
Probably
weeks
seen him
early, but I
volunteering
guess
in
I
the
shouldn't
city,
trust the critics either.
helping out his city council mom and trying to live up to his hero dad. Yeah.
You know, that shitty suits in the back, man.
Yeah.
What? What's with the towel? Introduce her boyfriend as somebody evil, dude. Remember when Norm walked in and
Miles, Haley, this is Albert.
Wesker?
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, well, he doesn't seem evil unless there's an Albert that's supposed to be evil on one of these.
Oh, and this is my daughter, Cindy.
Cindy? Am I supposed to know Cindy? I don't fucking read comics. Who the fuck is Cindy? Am I supposed to know? It's Cindy. Like, Cindy Spider-Man. Who's that? Cindy Moon. Marvel database. Like, that's just her own. That's. Who is Cindy in Marvel Spider-Man 2? Oh, it's gonna be another spider. Yeah, Spider-Woman. More spider people. But it's okay, you can retire. We don't need any more spider people. Pete said it himself. Still. Okay, now we're gonna have 3 spider people. And MJ. You can start a fresh adventure on Ultimate. Yeah, I'd rather fucking...
What's up, New York?
What's up, New York? Alright, the spider children did. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what, we'll see what they actually win. Yeah. Yeah. Brand new fucking, Cape shit stories are always awesome, man. Just beautiful stuff, I'm sure. Yeah. Like, nobody would know. Nobody's reading, like, new comics. Who the fuck is this one? Cindy? I like how he just has all of his Spider-Man shit on display. Like, what if they want to show off their apartment? Don't go in my son's room. It's a real gamer paradise. You wouldn't want to see that. They fucking, like, put, like, masks on magnets throughout the apartment, too. They're probably fucking gonna slip. Anyways, this is our son's room. He's Spider-Man. Or he really likes Spider-Man. Kong or Spider-Man, dude. Game of the year. Tough call. Or Gollum. Lies of P was a good game. Anyways, gonna stop for now. I'm gonna make a little food. Then we'll get back into CS Stars. I gotta take my brother to work again. So about 4 hours off to take a break again as well. So, all right, be back in a bit. Thanks for hanging out, folks.